I have been AWOL for a couple weeks from YouTube. No videos at all. I have been just way too busy. My kids or 3 out of 4 of my kids are in a choir. They have a concert coming up beginning of November. Tomorrow they're having a big rehearsal. I have been making costumes. Now, if you remember before, I showed you the big giraffe I made and the birds I made. Actually, well, they're still here. There's the giraffe. I just fixed him, put his ears back on, put his horns back on. He's lying under a couple things. I'll be explaining in a second. Those are the birds I made. Those were for a party Kumiko had where they did a whole Lion King themed thing. My kids' choir, the choir members who have passed the age where they leave the choir but come back for a couple special concerts a year, they're doing a Lion King thing, and they asked me to make a few more costumes. I have made, I left them upstairs, I'll have to get them. I made a Simba hat, like the musical, goes on the head. I have made Pumbaa. Pumbaa is a little more involved. All I can do is one-handed. This part goes on top. I think he is beautiful. Now I'm just balancing this very carefully on my head. And then this part goes over the shoulder and gets tied on. And there's Pumbaa. I really need another person to take this video for me. And Pumbaa, let's put him down. Pumbaa goes down the back, around the sides. These get tied around the waist. This closes up, ties around the waist. This gets tied around the back. And together, that makes Pumbaa's face. But with the mouth open enough for someone to look out. So that gives us birds, a giraffe, Simba, Pumbaa. Never made a Timon. If I get some time, I might make a Nala. But the other thing I made, which has been it's taken me, I think it's close to 2 weeks now, is this. And this is hard to tell. There are 4 of these. If you've seen the Lion King musical, maybe you know what that is. That is an elephant's leg. 4 of those took about 4 days, and this is the elephant's body. Tail's back there. I've made it, there's a central spine, and then these side pieces come off. These laces go through the spine and through each other and tie them off. I had to make it sectional because otherwise it's not going to fit in the car. The original plan was 2 people in the costume. That has been changed. There will be 3 people. 2 in the body. This will just be balanced on their backs, and it balances quite nicely. They'll hold 2 legs, 1 in each hand, and then a 3rd person will be holding the elephant head, which is not finished. You can see right through the head. From above, I'd say it's pretty darn elephant looking. That's hard to do. It's not finished, but it's almost 2 a.m. I just wanted to get this video taken now because I don't know if I'll ever have these costumes available for video ever again. They're not coming back. As far as I understand it, they're going to keep the costumes because Kumiko has sent pictures of how it's been going, and they said, oh, wow, those are good. We're going to use those again next year. We're keeping those. We're not going to get rid of them. They will require maintenance next year because tape dries out, comes off. Oh my God, there's a lot of work. This is why I have not put up any videos, because all I have been doing for the past 2 weeks is either eating, sleeping, working, or making costumes. Now, there's a few times where I did relax a bit, spent some time relaxing. Oh, geez, that reminds me. I gotta watch Star Trek Discovery Season 3, Episode 2. That was one of the things I planned to do tonight. It's almost 2 a.m. Well, I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. So, but this has made me so busy. I didn't even set up any cameras to take any video, any time lapse of any kind, because it just would have been crazy. I've probably put in 100 hours or more already now, and that would be a lot of video to try and time lapse. Even if I sped it up a lot, it would still be a huge long video, and it's just, I couldn't do it. I knew I couldn't do it. This took me way longer than I thought it would. Maybe I can include some video of how it looks on stage, though. We'll see. I really wish I could have done a how-to video. I kind of wish I was getting Pumbaa back, because I love how his head looks. It's horrible of me, but I kind of actually want to just keep the top part of the head and make a plaque and kind of mount Pumbaa's head on the wall. I don't know why, but I just want to do that. It's not going to happen, but I would like to do that. Maybe I'll just have to make another Pumbaa. That's a lot of work. Okay, I've got to finish the elephant head, but probably not the ears. I'll probably make ears tomorrow, but I want to skin the head. This trunk was a lot of work. And these tusks were a fair bit of work, and they're not as smooth as I would like. Hopefully, up on stage, it'll look okay. We'll see. Okay, I gotta get to work. Forgot to mention, all this cardboard I'm using, these are all the IKEA boxes that the couch came in. Not all the boxes, but I mean all the cardboard I'm using is from the boxes. The IKEA couch came in, the IKEA sofa. So, that's not recycle, it's reuse. So I think actually I've probably spent a little more than 2,000 yen so far. I've bought 11 packs of hot glue at the 100 yen shop. 3 rolls of gray, 3? Possibly 3. 2 or 3 rolls of gray tape, a big roll of white tape, a couple smaller rolls at the 100 yen shop of white tape, 2 rolls of brown tape. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Oh, Simba. Where'd I put Simba? Here we go. Let's put this down. It doesn't really fit my head because I made it for a person smaller than me, but there's Simba. I think he's pretty darn good looking. So I braided this rope. This will just be used to tie it on under whoever's wearing him's chin. And there's Simba. He hurts my head because he's too small for me. And possibly I'll make one more Nala. Hakuna Matata. I can't believe I managed to get them all in, but all of them are in there. You got the elephants on top here, you can see the tusks, the giraffes down there, Simba's in there, Pumbaa's in there, the birds are in there. I managed to get it all in, and this is the last time I'm going to see them. At least until next year, maybe. I put so much work into it, they said they want to keep them, use them again next year. I'm happy I don't have to find somewhere to store them at my house, because as you can see, it takes up a lot of space. The back seats are up, the middle seats are pushed forward, and the costumes take up everything. The only thing I would have liked to have kept is Pumbaa maybe, but if I really want him, I can make another one. I should take some pictures, some good reference pictures. It's hard to let go. This is over a month of work, especially if you include in the giraffe and the bird I made last year. That adds up more time on the work. It's hard to let go, but it's nice not to have to store them. I'm sorry I couldn't do any making of video at the time, but it was a month solid, which is why there have been no videos for pretty much all of October. Today's November 1st. I don't know how to end this. There will be lots more cardboard making stuff in the near future. I hope I've got lots of ideas. Any requests? Stuff you want to see me make out of cardboard? Or whatever? Let me know.